Hello everybody, my name is Travis and welcome back to Subnautica. I skipped over getting all the ingredients for the hatching enzymes, sorry about that, because that was boring as hell. It was way simpler than I thought it'd be, but it was boring as hell. But let me take a moment and just address something really quick. The coronavirus is spreading at an alarming rate, and that seems like a very scary reality that we live in, that there's a possibility that an amazing number of people can get infected by this deadly virus. And it's something we should definitely be taking seriously. And if there's any one piece of information I can give you about this, is that panic is your worst enemy. Don't panic, but take the situation seriously. Wash your hands. Don't stand too close to other people. If you think you might have something going on, definitely get yourself checked and wear a face mask, if you have it. As it stands, panicking yourself, not wearing a face mask if you're healthy. These are two contrasting things, I know, but you just gotta understand that eventually it's going to pass, and staying home, keeping yourself clean, and sterilizing your hands, cleaning surfaces, basically just doing everything that you would do in your own house, but while you're on the go, is the best way to go about keeping yourself safe from something that is potentially deadly. I know it's causing a lot of panic and concern, but we will find a way to get through it. Also, I guess just try to take it seriously, but don't let it control you. There'll be a solution. It might take time, but there'll be a solution. So I guess just try to remain strong. Also, cheers to my buddy Miller. He's a buddy of mine who I've known for a very long time now, who supports my channel. He's a friend of mine in the real world, as I'm sure most of you are. And, yeah, he's been watching my videos and giving me some support, and thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who gives me some support, but there's nothing that feels quite as invigorating or confidence boosting than to have somebody you know from the real world tell you, like, hey, your stuff's not that bad. I watch it. So that's kind of nice, and I appreciate that from everybody who watches, but I gotta say, having somebody that's face-to-face with me, that can tell me, that is tangible, that can tell me, like, hey, I like your stuff, that feels nice. So, thanks, buddy. But that's not to take away from anybody else who watches these videos. Along with a couple other friends from a different community and circle of friends that I talk to name a couple, another friend here in Washington State. I have some friends overseas who live in the UK, and another friend who lives in Sweden who watches my videos, and I really appreciate you folks, at least the ones that I can name. And for the ones that I can't, I'm sorry. I'd love to learn your names, but you gotta let me know so I can give you the shout-out, because you're all just as important as one another. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna try and get on with the video amid my rambling about the coronavirus, which I'm sure is a very serious deal for some of you. So, anyway, I've got the hatching enzymes. You have no idea how long this took. Not too long. It took about 40 minutes, though. So, quite a while in my book. Anyway, I started collecting a bunch of the stuff that I'd been storing on the Cyclops, just because I figured, hey, once I'm done down here, there's nowhere deeper to go anyway, as far as I know, unless this leads me somewhere deeper. So, from here on, I'm probably just going to go back to my topside base and just if this is what cures the disease, then all I need to do is go back to the quarantine and build a platform and make my ship, and I'm practically done with the game. But that's as far as I know. Look at him. Don't fly away really fast. I need to see you. They're so weird. They're very human-like, aren't they? Oh, yeah. I freed your babies. Now what? Is it getting brighter in here, or is that just me? No, that's just me. crazy. Those things will become like 100 times bigger. So what's going on? You gonna give me my due? You gonna hold up to your end of the deal? You gonna give me what I seek? Ooh.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell.
30 seconds.
Farewell to you too. I don't know what specifically was going on here. So is everything cured? I don't understand. What's good? You finally dead? Am I supposed to wait for something? Should I go up and scan you? What's the dealio? Well, you were very nice. And you're a very friendly being with scythes for hands, and I don't know what to do. I'm still infected. Many things out here still are. I don't know what to do. What's left? Like, thank you? I don't know what to do. Like, it doesn't make sense. What is that? Ooh, concentrated enzyme. Okay, that makes sense. Are we healed now? Is that what's going on? Can I take some of this with me? No? Hey, man, that's super cool and all. I'm pretty sure that just healed me. Emperor's not looking too good.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Hey, look at that. We're cured. That means we can go and shut the thing down. And then when we come back, she might not be here, which would be kind of sad, to be honest. But I don't know why that would be sad. But hey, you know what? That's awesome. We made some progress, which hasn't happened in a while. Hooray! And we're gonna spawn right outside the containment facility, which is great. And then we just have to. Oh, of course, your bitch ass is back. How fast are you growing? Oh my god, he's growing fast as hell. Oh, you guys are spreading that enzyme like nobody's business. You just keep spreading that 42 out there and we'll be good in no time. Alright, I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna stuff my hand into that thing and it'll be like, oh, you aren't infected no more? That's nuts! And I'll be like, hell yeah, brah. Ain't nothing you can do about it, neither. Okay, the prawn suit seems to be very, jittery when it's not actually on, ground in the water. I'm gonna leave it here, save real quick, just because. I'm very paranoid about losing progress and whatnot. Anyway, things are off to a great start in this episode. We're only a few minutes in. I've already made my public service announcement, basically, about the virus and tried to boost your morale. I'm gonna get off that topic, though. I'm sorry. I keep bringing it up, and I know it's a major concern, but it can't be forgotten because of how utterly impactful it's going to be. Anyway, so awesome! Like, hey, we're making progress. We're about to beat this game. That's exciting, because that means the sooner I beat this, the sooner I can get onto below zero. Hit that shit, bro. hit that motherfucking shit. It's a big needle, though. That would hurt like a motherfucker. It's shut off. With no need to be activated. It only makes sense. Well, that aside, the world is completely in harmony.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Once you get past the fact that Leviathans are not as dangerous as they seem in this game, it's very much more serene. It's very much more manageable. It's not so harsh. And it's truly, despite how scary it can be because of how massive these things are, it's basically like that fear of the unknown kind of a thing that all humans share. Is we fear what we don't understand. But then once we get to know it well enough and figure out how to cope with it, you know, we start to feel more comfortable. And, that's just how it is, I guess, in this game even. With alien species that we've never discovered before. Colossal sea monsters. You know, I always had fears of a megalodon just, like, being out in the ocean somewhere and getting me. Or, like, an absolutely colossal squid. Like, when I say colossal squid, I don't mean giant squid or colossal squid. I mean, like, fucking 500 meters tall. Like, something crazy. Like, something fucking huge. Like, world-endingly huge. And, you know, that's always just been one of my fears. But at the same time, I also gotta realize, like, a megalodon's just a shark. You know what I'm saying? Scary as it can be, it's just a shark. Just like a 500 to 1,000 meter tall squid that shows up in the ocean. Like a I don't know if you guys have ever played, but Wind Waker, the giant squids in that game, used to scare the shit out of me. I mean, it's a cartoony game, and, you know, playing it now, I'd be like, whatever, it's a fucking squid, right? But, you know, it's still a concept of being sucked into a whirlpool towards something so incredibly huge that just bothered the shit out of me, and, you know, that's something that would fucking just tear me apart on the inside as a child. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for the sun to rise, and then I'm gonna go back to my old base, and we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, it's so nice to be back in this place. God, there have been a lot of hours spent in this place. Lots of hours. Good lord. I didn't think that. Honestly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I didn't think that I'd ever really make it to this point, at any point ever playing this kind of game, you know? I always just figured I'd burn out and wouldn't be able to do anything. Okay, well, that apparently did not work. Okay, that did not apparently work. I always figured I would just burn out, and that I wouldn't be able to complete the game, and I would just suck, you know? And that's generally just how I thought, you know, what I thought would happen. I didn't really think that I'd make it this far. Now that I have, it's just kind of astonishing, because it's like, I thought the game would be so much larger. Because, not that I'm complaining, I'm not saying that's a bad thing that the game isn't as long as I thought it would be. It's just, I had grown up watching certain YouTubers play this game, and they would take forever to do anything, you know? And I feel like I take forever to do things. But when somebody has a 70-part video series of this game, from beginning to finish, and, you know, I mean, I've had the game since it was in early access too. It's just I've never really gotten past a certain point, because I don't know why. I guess I just didn't really care to play it that much because I didn't really appreciate it for what it was. But now that I'm at a point where I can completely finish the game, I'm like astonished. It's just insane to me, because I never thought that I'd ever reach that point. You know, you watch certain YouTubers whose names I'm not going to say just because. But, you've got a 70-part series about this game. I don't see any reason why you have an excuse to make a series that long about this game. Like, I think I'm pushing it with 22 uploads now? I feel like that's pushing it. So whatever, fucking doing 70 plus parts of this game, that's ridiculous to me. And I'm not saying that, like, hey, that's a bad thing, like, you're not allowed to do that, but I just think that that's kind of ridiculous. Like, don't you? I'm pushing it with what I've got, but still, that just seems like a lot. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't have what I need to make a fabricator? Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is gonna take some digging. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I forgot. I had a stock of things here for me. I forgot that I had all this stuff in my lockers. I'm so stupid. But anyway, what's not stupid is the fact that I have enough for some great stuff. Enough great stuff that I have. What I have is a collection of the most important materials known to man. A wide array of titanium. Some very, very expensive looking yellow and silver rocks. Okay, what do I need for a computer chip? Table coral, copper wire? Okay, I have enough for copper wire. Thought I had enough, yep. Okay, and then I need 2 table corals? Oh, God. The rays are blinding. Anyway, now that I've got all the pieces I need for the platform, let's do this. My God, it's massive. But they're working pretty quickly on it. Huge! But being constructed very fast. It's just a waiting game at this point. It's got ladders on the side too. Damn. This thing has everything. Floaters, ladders. Jesus Christ. Truly is massive. It's magnificent. Is that my silo? Oh, that's so cool. I mean, not really. It's just a silo, but still, you know. Okay, what am I gonna need? The gantry, lubricant, plasteel, and copper? Oh God, this is gonna take more digging than I thought. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it knows. It knows that it's about to get real. Go ahead, I'm waiting. You can construct it. I know you will, too. That's part 1. Part 1 is complete. Oh, right underneath him. Oh, I thought that was an eclipse. Nope, it was just the sun going down. Okay. Marvelous. And fantastic. It's complete. Now I need nickel and aerogel. Oh, God. That's gonna take a lot of work. Holy Christ. Okay, so silver, 10 titanium, 2 lithium, some nickel. God, I gotta go all the way back there for that shit? Fucking hell. I will be back. Slap the boosters on. Oh, it knows! It gets so funky when it's about to build something great. Ladies and gentlemen, this is history in the making.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Oh! That's it. There are no more things to do, no more things to build. This is going to be it. We're going to call this... Oh, damn it, I can't name it the Travivision rocket. Okay, what about the Trocket? Let me look that up. I don't know if that's a curse word somewhere or not. What is a Trocket? Okay, a Trocket seems to be like a hand truck. Let me get some brightness on this bitch. Okay, what if I just name it the T-Rocket? There we go. Oh, now that sounds like Team Rocket, and that's evil. Well, whatever. It's just a purely white rocket. Well, let me change that really quick, see if there's any other colors I'd like to add to it. Ooh, I'll make that red and... Ah, blue would be sick, right? Blue will be sick for that one, and the stripes. And then I'll make that yellow. It's kind of weird. And the name will be in a very light blue. Oh my god, it looks like a toy. Well, you can't say it's not unique, and it also sort of fits in with the color schemes that I already had. So, I think it's time to end the game. I think it's time to end the game. Let me, Oh, there's the sunrise. Let me get a screenshot of this really quick. This is going to be a really good screenshot. I want to wait for the sun to rise. And then I'm going to take a screenshot of my rocket. And it will be magnificent. Yeah, the sun isn't really too fantastic in this game, now is it? Anyway, I think it's time to leave. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Take me up to the heavens, please. God, it really does just look like a giant toy. My God, that's been so crazy. That is so nuts. I never in my life would have been like, yeah, I beat this game before. Now I can. It's almost like Final Fantasy VII in a way, except Final Fantasy VII lasts about 60 hours worth of gameplay, and this one took about 24 hours to complete, although I have about 35 on record. I have about 57 on record. Okay, totally changes my perspective. Oh, it's even got storage on it. Why would I want storage on it, though? What's the point of that? Throw switch. Communications array?
Communications systems array active.
Auxiliary power unit.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Oh, I'm like powering the ship up? That's so cool.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Oh, you better be pressurizing those hydraulics. We're gonna need them. We got the special music playing. It's almost time for takeoff. And that's so sick. Boot up the primary seat. Oh, it's making me go through the steps. It's so sick.
Primary computer systems active. Life support systems online.
Oh, and a
All
time
systems
capsule.
are go for liftoff.
I get to put stuff in there? Ooh, that's gonna be super sick. Okay, what do I want to put in there? I want to leave something for somebody else. Let me think of something, okay? Oh, look at that dive. Expert dive right back into the water. Okay. Oh my goodness. The time has finally come. It's really here. Okay, I have compiled a list of things that I want to give to other people just because I hated being at a loss of what to do sometimes. So I'm going to give them the Mark II depth module, a blue tablet, because when I got down to the lava zone, I was like, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I only have one tablet, and I gotta go all the way back up to make that shit. Not gonna happen. You know, maybe somebody will make a base, like, in that area between the disease research, was that what it was? The disease research? No, the thermal plant. Someone will make a base in that, like, drop down into the active lava zone. Like, you know how when you get to the first sea dragon, how there's the thermal plant in the big formation, and then you drop down to get into the lava zone? Well, maybe somebody will make a base there and it'll be easy for them, but anyway, I'm gonna give them a blue tablet, which I never used, the depth module, so they don't have to fucking waste so much time, you know, collecting resources to get all that. A laser cutter, because that took me a while to find for some reason. I don't know why. I wanted to give them a bulbo tree sample, but that's super easy to find, so whatever, it's not a big deal. I'll just eat that for myself. Give them some kyanite, and fully charged battery. I mean, it'll go with the laser cutter. You never know, man. I think that's a pretty nice gift. I feel like that's pretty substantial. Status 1 out of 3. Message. Learn from my mistakes. I traveled across the planet and collected many resources, only to find that I was missing the ones I needed most when it counted. I hope these serve you well, and if you're happy with what you got here, you'll be surely happy with what you'll find when you check out Travivision on YouTube. Hold on, I gotta link it to my channel. Okay, there we go. I've plugged the channel. That's a really odd way to plug the channel, I suppose. Hold on one sec. Well, I'm kind of lazy, so how about I just take a screenshot of this, the control room. You know, just as I'm about to send the rocket off. That way they can envy me. Alright. And we'll just slap that one down. There we go. It's ready to go. Alright, cool, cool, cool.
Time capsule ready.
Time capsule is ready. It's time to go, boys and girls. I'm gonna shut the face cam off for a second and y'all can enjoy this for all it's worth. Let's do this.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field. Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver. Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
That's Subnautica. I like have tingles through my body right now because I'm like, dude, this is phenomenal. This is a monument. A monumental moment for me. Like, I would never in a million years have ever, I've said it before like 1,000 times, but I would never have considered the possibility that I would beat this game at any point. Like, I'm so psyched to get into below zero. That is a game I've wanted to play for a long time, and this was like a stepping stone to that. But this game held a few surprises that I wasn't even expecting, and I've had the game for years now, you know? Like since like 2016 maybe? I don't even know how long, but still. Like, it was a great game. It was so awesome. And honestly, if you haven't played it yet, you've got to play it. You know, a lot of people are really scared of the Leviathans and stuff in this game, but, you know, they're so easily, you know, able to be looked past. Like, they're transparent to me. By the end of the game, I was just like, whatever, you know, I knew where they were at. I knew how to deal with them. I knew what, you know, their reach was, you know, all the good stuff. I knew how to deal with it, how to cope with that situation, and it's so easy. And if you're looking for a good way to get around it, just remember the locations on the map where they're at, because they don't travel around. They stick to one area. If you have a stasis rifle, just aim for the head. They're not gonna like lunge at you so fast you can't react. Your worst enemy is panic and fear, so just aim, shoot. If you don't have the stasis rifle, just don't go near them. You know, the only time you have to go near them is to get onto the Aurora. And then after that, you know, it's free game. And they're not even close enough to attack you if you go to the Aurora. So anyway, that's just my tip out to you folks who are going to play this game in the future, because I know there are some people out there who are playing it and are still a little bit timid about getting around the Leviathans and stuff and going deeper, but it's so awesome. It's such an incredibly awesome game. It's cinematic in its own way. It tells a story. The gameplay is phenomenal. There are still some bugs left over from like way early in like testing and whatnot, like back in early access. But, you know, aside from those few minor bugs, which I can totally forgive, you know, it's just been a phenomenal game. It's great. And, you know, I completed it and it's awesome. And, it's, I don't know. It's just totally great. And as the game says, thank you for playing, thank you for watching. It's been an experience. I really felt like I dragged this out a lot. This video, I've been recording for about an hour and a half now, believe it or not. It just took that long to get everything together, because like at the end I was in like a mad dash to go and collect all the resources that I left behind in the lower parts. And it's just super awesome. It's so crazy. And then we're moving on to Below Zero, which is getting a lot of updates recently, like this one right here, which is the most recent update, which you can see right on the front page of the game. But anyway, yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you find my time capsule out there. That'd be really awesome. You might end up finding my time capsule, and you know what's in it, so you know what goodies to expect if you really need them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this to the end of the series. I'll be starting Below Zero almost immediately, so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be really fun. It might be a little bit, I don't know how to word it. It's not finished, so it's going to be a much longer experience, right? Me fumbling around with stuff until we figure out what's going on. But yeah, just thank you. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, and I really hope you did, I put a lot of effort into it, please like, comment down below and tell me what you think, what you thought, what you thunk, what you think. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date and catch all my uploads. Share the videos with a friend to spread the good word about the channel. I'd really appreciate that. That'd mean a lot to me. I'm trying to grow the channel and I can't do it without your help. That'd be phenomenal. I'd appreciate that so much. And yeah, I guess that's it, really. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, friends.